is your crew. We are back. And we're live in about 1.5 minutes. Mr. Parker in the house. Yes, Timmy boy. Hope you're doing good, mate. Out to Claus, long time listener, first time caller. Waiting on the train. Hope you're doing good. Bigging up the Barnsley boy. All right, stand by. Kicking off this week's show with something just a little bit different from the legend that is Tim Reaper. Track's called High Strung. So you're in tune to the sound of myself, Jay Cunning, the hardcore Junglist show, week in, week out. We're bringing the new and the old beats together. And this week it's all about the new flavours. And when I got this promo, brand new EP from Tim Reaper, it's called First Rhythms EP. And I thought, oh, okay, he doesn't often release outside of Future Retro. And then I heard him, all 4 tracks like this. A little bit different at a 135 tempo, dropping it by about 30 odd BPM that he's normally known for. I'm liking it. Good way to start the show. Good to send out to all my old mate Mr. Tim Parker, original Stern's raving crew. Him and John were the guys that got me into Stern's. So big up yourself, Tim. Out to you and all the family. Bigging up Claus, long time listener, first time caller, good to have you on board. Out to the Barnsley boy, yes mate. Out to Stuart, Mr. Tempest. You know, there's a little story behind this t-shirt, stand by. Out to Vincent, Drewy Phil, Ian, Psychedelic Bub. Out to Della Benz. Chaz, big up yourself, mate. Mr. Mobley. Salute, mate, each and every time. So to move on to track number 2, this one's a little bit naughty, this one, I do like this. Microcosm, Skin Teeth. Track's entitled Doghead. And this is on the We Kill Culture latest EP. Gotta send it out to Mr. Bunter, Sonia, Jay Folly and all the Unity crew. Joined the last weekend. Oof. Out to Mr. Harry Brown, Portland, Oregon crew locked in, locked on. Good to have you on board. Bigging up Stuart. Out to the Joe Bar. Bigging up Dixie. Out to Nikki. Out to Stu. Just a little, there's a couple of differences going on in this show. One's the t-shirt. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But those technical nerds out there, do you spot anything different? Look closely. What's different to last week and the week before and for many weeks before that? Got to send out to the podcast listeners. Thank you very much for all the comments that you give me. It's really, really sweet. We'll get around to the shouts. But I know that there's been a couple of issues with the recording. You know me, it's been a gremlin fest over the last few months. Hence why there's new ones. As you can notice, there is no track names along the bottom of the screen. And that's because something's changed. For the better, but there's always a compromise, right? So with the recordings that are up on the podcast, I'm going to do it slightly differently. Fingers crossed that'll make a nice difference, so thank you for your patience on that one. Out to the BK, bigging up Hamza. Locked in for your weekly fix of hardcore junglist world. Right, once again, we're going to ramp up the tempo, switch gears, and we're moving on to Ron Wells. So this track is called Break It Down by Jack Smooth, professionally known as Mr. Ron Wells. Salute, Sir Ron Wells. And this one is the new calling the hardcore album, absolute full of cracking gems.
Break it down.
So I do believe the pre-order, or it's available now, Rough Hardcore is what it's called, and if you haven't checked it out yet, do so. I've played a few of the tracks and will continue to do so.
We know.
Jungle Techno Don. Salute Ron each and every time. Send out to Barsy Boy, sporting a dodgy knee but still bopping. I like that, mate. Nothing's going to stop your head nodding. Well, I mean, maybe a broken neck. You might not want to do it then.
Break it down.
So that's Mr. David Baker. Salute, mate. Hope you're doing good. Out to Dean, yes, mate. I hope you're well. Also got sent a massive shout going out to Mad P. Let me tell you. So I got to call through Unity on the Friday night, landed about 10 off 10. Got to Cavos about 11:30, 12. Pretty much jumped straight on to do a Top Buzz Legacy set with Mad P. Thankfully, I had it on one of the drives. I had 4 drives with me and only just found out that day. So I had all the tunes that Top Buzz played for that Fantasia Takes You Into 92 set and a few others that I thought fit in. So I was prepared, always prepared. So out to Mr. Mad P, out to the lovely Ed Wiener, capturing some great content and bringing the vibes. Cavos once again. Of course, this one an absolute classic from back in the day on La Bello Blanco. So this one is from the Vault Volume 2 and is getting repressed, and well, it has been repressed, remastered, reloved, courtesy of Night Force Records. Salute, Mr. Chris Lunacy each and every time. So this one's Payback. Track's entitled Dope. Send it to the Babski, yes mate, hope you're doing good. Bigging up Ian, out to Philip, out to the DC. You know what, Chaz, right? So I was doing this set, Mad P, playing all the tunes that they did for Fantasia Takes You to 92, and as you well know, one of my favourite sets, and I've dedicated a lot of time digging into it, recreating it, writing blogs about it, doing videos on it, you name it, buying all the records that they played from it. So at least 4 times during the set, I had to just like look at Pat and look at the crowd and just kind of pinch myself a bit and go, you're actually doing this. Boyhood bucket dreams ticked. Send out to Mr. What on earth? How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're doing good. Rain dance week after next. Maybe. Forgot all about that, if I'm honest. Next thing's lined up is... Oh, I'm actually at Rave Story now on the 21st of June. I was away originally that weekend, but got cancelled. So that one was Payback and Dope. This is the Vault Volume 2 from the Vault Volume 2. And that's getting repressed, remastered and reloved courtesy of Chris at Night Force. And of course on La Bella Blanco. As we move on now to more goodies from Al Storm and Euphony. Love this one. Rough as balls. Don't know why I keep saying that. Balls are super smooth. You know what I mean, don't you? So this one's called Menace 2, and it's the 7th release on Bad Onion. Bigging up Al each and every time. Hope you're doing well, mate. Sending that to the sexy T cars. Yes, T. How you doing, mate? You alright? Bigging up Chaz out to Mr. Dan Fox. Out to the Gillette crew. Smooth ass. This is right on my street, this is. Is it jungle? Is it hardcore? I told you I don't care. Well, I do a little bit. So I'm going to send apologies out for those missing the track names that appear lovely as they used to on previous shows when I was doing the new shows. I've got myself a new little toy. Might look very similar to the XDJ XZ, but this one's the AZ. And look at the size of that screen. Big up West End DJ for sorting me out with this one. Salute Glavin and crew. Out to Mr. Joe France. Now this one's a new one from Western Law. Now do you know what, I'm going to say this. Western Law do not release music as often as I would like. Alex, come on mate. But I've got to say, this is from Blunted Breaks Volume 6. So there is about 15 tracks on there. So there is a huge forgiveness for that big gap and topping us up. So this one's from Head Honcho, Dead Man's Chest. Big up yourself, Alex. Tracks entitled Living Real. And for those of you that are missing the track list, I will put them on the YouTube description, normally within about an hour or so of the live stream ending. So if you want to check out the track list for the show,
I want to live a real life.
You can do so on my YouTube channel on this very video you're watching now. It's out to Chaz. Yes, mate, been seeing that you found some of those old mixes that you did way back when. Mate, you need to get those up to Mixcloud or somewhere. Let's have a little listen, eh? Out to Mr. Romwell. Just play the absolute stonker of yours. Break it down. Yeah, the man can do no wrong. Literally. Out to you on each and every. Bigging up Mr. Paul Flint. Out to the Wax On crew. Hope you're doing well, Paul. Picking up Nikki. Little deep roller. And for all fans of jungle techno, hold tight, because I'm telling you, I've got something next for you that might surprise you. So that's all my Portugal crew. Big and up Ron, out to Mr. Tim Parker. Where is that? So once again, I'm going to send mad love going out to the Mad P. Got to do a set with them on Friday night. Unity over the weekend, recreating the Fantasia set. Now, for those that know me, right, you know how much that meant. Boyhood dreams ticked off. And then Saturday night, did a classic sort of 88, 89 thing. Which is good fun. A lot of good fun. And I threw a little curveball in at the end. So a lot of sort of kind of big vocally tunes from 88, 89. A couple of little deep ones, energy flashy, you know what I mean? And then for the last tune, I played Ghostbusters, the theme tune. Singing on Crew. So this next one is coming from the Rupture camp, and I know you normally expect a lot of like well decent drum and bass from these guys, but you know what? Mantra has gone with a 4-tracker, and 2 of them like some jungle techno belters like this one. Track's entitled Come Undone, and it's part of the Shade of Rave. And this one's going to be the 30th release from Rupture. Out to 00, bigging up Mancha each and every. Out to Sarah Richardson. Are you alright, Sarah? How you doing? You alright? Picking up Bob. Hope you guys are well. Out to the Shippo. Easy now. Out to the Wenlock. Out to the Jungle Rhythms. Out to the Russ Danger Russ. How you doing, mate? You alright?
So many of us are so scared about the future or so upset about the present that we forget almost that we're alive, and we are not going to be for very long. The world is fucked up, but like we still have these incredible tools, and we still have music, and we still have each other.
As we move on to Deep Jungle number 104. Bigging up Lee Harmony each and every time. Getting to that 100 mark is such an achievement for an independent label releasing vinyl. But you know he's not stopping there, right? Hence the second 100 came out, the next 4 release promos were flying out there. So this is Harmony teaming up with Orca. Yeah, that's right, Orca. You know exactly who I'm talking about, Orca. 4 a.m. business. 4 brand new tracks. Devastating. This one's called The Gallows. Got to give a massive shout out to Joe at Labyrinth. If you haven't got your tickets yet, I know, usual blah, selling out fast, rah, 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 tears, tears, tears. But I've got about 20 of my crew, they're all like, Labyrinth, they won't come out to any nights, but as soon as I said Labyrinth, they're like, yeah, we're in. So that's going to be 19th of July, East London. Go check out Club Labyrinth, a website. You can only get tickets from there. Just go and look at the lineup. It's insane. Send out to the Felty. Yes, mate. You good? To Wenlock's got a few things on the go. Well, I tell you what, mate, when you're ready, fire them over. For that matter, anyone that wants to send me tunes, first of all, please do not send me WeTransfer links. I was a nightmare trying to get them within 7 days, and now it's down to 3. What is that all about? But they do get you. Sorry, this link's expired. But if you'd like to pay £350 a month, we'll give you an extra 7 minutes to download. So anyway, back to the main point. Sorry, it's a bit of a pet peeve, that one, WeTransfer. So if anyone's got any beats, please do send them my way. DM's probably best on Instagram. And yeah, I'll check them out. And if I like them, I'll play them on the show. Let me tell you, I've lost count of how many times tunes have been signed, unsigned tunes have been signed from this very show. So that is Deep Jungle number 104, Harmony teaming up with the absolute legend is Orca. Now don't get me wrong, they're both legends. Harmony was releasing back in '92. So Harmony is no stranger, as is Orca. But to hear them get in the studio together for a colossal 4-track EP, yes, we welcome more of that. So we're going to stick with Deep Jungle. This one's 101. I'm going to take this one from the top because this one's a little bit quirky, a little bit different. And you do know that I like a little bit of strange. So this one is Dubtronix, Tracks and Told jazz thing. Who knew? Zenat Brothers, you know what, Swiss Transfer, I'll give you that. I've had a good experience for that until they try and monetize it Dropbox all the way for me, baby. I'm absolutely loving this new controller. So to get a bit techie, the XDJ XZ, which is a great controller, been around for many, many, many years. I just upgraded today to the AZ. That screen. And the jogs as well. The jogs are super smooth. Of course, loads of other gadgets in there. Love me a gadget. Once again, out to West End DJ. Taking you back to that Moving Shadow vibe of 96. Those keys did not like each other at all. Out to Bob, yes mate, out to the Innovator each and every time. Out to Sarah, hope you guys are both well. Out to the Abstract Drums, salute the Bradders. Who's got their Night Force 4 tickets, eh? So this one sees us return to Mr. Tim Reaper once again for the sound and tempo that we're kind of more used to. And I say that, but he's always amazed me and surprised me with what he comes out with. He's definitely not one to be pigeonholed into a certain style of jungle or hardcore, right? He just mashes up the lot however he feels, and I love that, Mr. Reaper. So this one is another release from Ruff Hardcore, the latest LP from Calling the Hardcore Rave Radio Records, I should say. Out to Sammy, big up yourself. This one's Tim Reaper, track's entitled Oblivion. Sarah, you know what? I thought you were a DJ. You should get out there playing. You make amazing music. Go on. You're not tempted. It's not an expensive hobby being a DJ. Buying equipment and music is like super cheap. Especially if you're a vinyl DJ. I tell you though, once the bug gets you, I've already got my eye on a pair of there's a new kind of wireless technology out with III headphones and also Pioneer headphones. And I like the idea of like not being connected to a cable. But do you know what? I always want more. If I had my perfect setup and the size, It'd be a 4-channel mixer, 2 turntables either side, 3 CDJs up the top. That'd be me. But 13, 14 grand, maybe next year. Caught in the dark side. So this one's been out for a couple of weeks now. It's Radicall. I absolutely love Radicall since I first heard him on Parallax recordings. Big up Valley, each and every. So this one's Radicall from the Closer EP. Jackson told, see the future. Thank you. To the Radicall, locked in, locked on. I hope you're doing good, mate. Send out to Caroline. You alright, Caroline? How's Ibiza and Slip Back in Time? You still out there? I bet they wouldn't let you back on the plane. The state you were in, eh? Bigging up Della Benz, out to the Cut, Master K, out to Jungle Rhythms, bigging up Bob. Send that to the All For One, tuned in with the Taipei crew. Nice, love that.
Your body starts to groove to the ditty dope bass.
course you have the other icon. Switch it on. First up, get out to Caroline. I can't believe you're still out there. Still going on. Go on, Caroline. Give it some. That is the thing about those types of holidays. You need an actual holiday afterwards. So this one in the background. It's another producer that does continuously surprise. Sounds of InnerCore, out to Matt. I hope you're good, mate. On the Junglist tip, and this time he's done an EP, Isolation Tank EP for Parallax Recordings, out to Valley, bigging up all the Germany crew. So this one, InnerCore, tracks entitled Soul Cycle. As we move into the latest from Tough Stuff Records, this one's from Head Honcho, Mr. Arky. You alright, Lloyd? Track's entitled Could Have Been. Out to Lottie. You alright, Lottie? Bigging up all those that locked on for the last, oh my god, it's only been 45 minutes. That's amazing. I thought it was going to be like literally 15 minutes left. Wait, is it? No. Yes, no. We've still got an hour and 10 minutes. Out to Lottie, hope you're doing good. Bigging up yourself each and every time. Out to Foxy, out to Vincent, out to Nikki, out to Mr. Dan Walker. Out to the Felty mate. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get the automated track names to work because I've got myself a new controller, a new AZ, and the Pro Tools app, Pro Tools Link app, Pro Link Tools app. It's called something like that. It's actually an alpha release, it's not even beta, so it clearly doesn't work with AZ, and I don't know if the developer is going to spend any more time on it, which is a shame because that app was hands down the best app that I could find that showed the track names without just randomly pulling them out. So this one is, to get back to your original question, is Arkin, head honcho of Tough Stuff Records, and they're coming out on his label, Tough Stuff Records. Track's entitled Could Have Been. And just remember, for all of you that are interested in the full track list of the show, within about an hour of this show ending, I will put it in the description of the YouTube live video. So watch again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring notification bells, all that jazz. The background. This one's from Omni Music. Tracks by Special Circumstance. And the track's called Silver Kings. Love the drums on this one. To Mr. Dan Walker. Do you know what? I did a lot of investigating in this, and I'm very technically minded when it comes to disc jockey equipment. I'm loving it. Much bigger screen, got Wi-Fi built in, 4 decks, jog wheels are amazing, everything's spaced out a lot better, it's less busy. Big win for me. Big up Mr. Dean Jackson, out to C. Nicholson, Lottie, Vincent and Nikki. Definitely one of my favourite producers, this one. Radio Killers. Not much more detail on this one about when it's coming out and what's happening, but keep your eyes peeled. Tracks entitled Field. You know what? This could already be out. I've spent a long time trying to catch up. Get it. Send out to Pete Barry, all the Record Collector Magazine crew. Yes, Pete. Hope you're doing good, mate. So coming in from Stateside, this artist is, I think it's called 8 On. It's the number 8 followed by the word O-N. 8 On? Yeah, why not? So this one's from Stateside Jungle Volume 1. Amazing to see just how much this vibe and this kind of musical stylings is reaching to, right? Tracks entitled The Swamp. Go on then. Out to the London Junglist. Bigging up Brian each and every time. So let's get back to Mr. Tim Reaper once again. Why not? This time teaming up with Quad for Meeting of the Minds Volume 14. This one's called Judge Dredd. Out to the original Ben 10. Yes, mate. Bigging up Lottie. Out to the London Junglist. Sounds of Canada's finest, Mr. Marcus Visionary. This one's called Ambition and it's from his dub pack 25. Now, if you've not heard about Marcus Visionary's dub pack, basically check out his socials. And he puts a whole load of tunes that he's never going to release into one big pack, the dub pack. And I think it's like $20 for like 15 plus tracks. And they're all just absolute fire. Big up Marcus, salute each and every time. So this one in the background, Fairs of the Kid and Sweetly. Track's entitled Licked Up. And this one's going to be the 7th release on Basic Records. Fire! It's a little cheeky 4-4. Once again, this is Fairs of the Kid and Sweetly. Basic Records number 7. Track's entitled Licked Up. Full track list on the YouTube. Video description about an hour after the show ends. I'll try and get the little straps working again, because I like those. Sharing is caring. As we take a trip back to Parallax Recordings, Head Honcho Valley in Berlin. Sounds of Solaris. Love me a Solaris tune. This one's called Phantasm. And this one's going to be Parallax Recordings number 28. 26. Saying that to Bob Mac, yes mate, doing good mate, hope you are well sir. Here he is himself, out of Valley, you good mate? Must have heard your ears burning, eh? Absolute pleasure to have Parallax back in the box again. And there's another label as well that I used to play a lot of that's taken a bit of a hiatus. Not quite ready to share the news yet. Out to the sicker. Hope you're doing well, mate. As we move on to the next, sounds of Java. Track's entitled Number One Sound. This one's from Steppers Culture, Volume 9. Out to Lee, pick up yourself. Out to the Mill crew, yeah? Out to Roughneck, bigging up this shippo. Out to Mr. Ben 10. Out to all the Ricky crew. Out to the missing links. Gonna send a massive shout out to the Merricks, mate. Yes, sir. I hope you're doing good, mate. It was wicked to see you in Unity at the weekends. Big things. Hope you got back all right. That Friday night, mate, I got messed up. I didn't walk in till 6:30 in the morning. Out to Karen J, all the Baby Reindeer crew. Their shots, by the way, not, anything else. Doing these crazy ass Tia Maria shots till 6:30 in the morning. Needless to say, I slept most of Saturday. Wrecked. Send out to the lottie. Always a pleasure to have your ears. We'll see you next week.
Rhythm is fundamental to the spirit, like the beat of a tribal drum.
I love the groove on this one. You just can't help but a little bop to this one. Sounds the DJ Madcap, me old mate. Oh yes, mate. Loving this one. So this is off the We're Not Dead Volume 5 compilation from Warehouse Wax. Salute to John Vinyl Junkie each and every time. Just keep on pushing. What you call a proper underground soldier is our John. So this one's called Rhythm. Quite rightly so.
Rhythm
Everything's bopping.
Spirit, like the beat of a tribal drum.
By corners. See, those gremlins are at it again. I can't actually check it on my phone because I'm using my phone as the camera.
Fundamental to the spirit, like the beat of a tribal drum.
So I love that last one from DJ Madcap. Track's entitled Rhythm and is available on the Warehouse Wax We Are Not Dead. Volume 5. Out to my old mate Frank, Gianna Brothers. Yes, mate, I hope you're doing good. It's been a while. We need to catch up. Hope you're doing good, mate. Big up Stu, out to the C. Nicholson, out to Ben 10, out to all those restarting the YouTube glitch. I'm telling you, man, I'm just getting battered at the moment. Every week. Ain't gonna stop me. So in the background, sounds of Lifting Spirits and DJ Persuasion. This one's called Without Me, bigging up Ant Miles each and every time. And of course, you can't talk about Lifting Spirit without talking about Bill. Mr. Bill Vega, salute, salute. I think this one came out fairly recently, but I know it's been on the plays for a while and I've just never got around to playing it. Sully. We all love that name, Sully. We all love Sully's music. This one's called Modal Collapse and is out on Fabric Records. For those of you having problems with the audio cutting in and out, just restart YouTube. It's worked for any or all others. So that was Sully and Modal Collapse, or Model Collapse, however you would like to read it or say it. Probably how it's spelled. So the next one goes out to DJ Terrace. This one's coming from his Action Figures EP and entitled Two DJs. There he is. You alright, Terrace? Keeping well, mate? Big beats, mate. Terrace always brings the goods. It's like, right, I'm not content with just like 5 layers of Rave. Another 10 in. Go on. Always room for a couple more breaks on top, eh, Dan? So this next one is a guy we've been following Mokes for a long time. Code Name Records. I remember chatting to him like way before he'd even released anything or even started the label. Super keen, super talented, and to see how far he's come in such a short space of time is absolutely amazing. The label focuses like on the drum and bass side of things, definitely a little bit more on the liquid, but there's a few nice underground natty bits in there for sure. Anyway, this one's a real super special release because it is part of his debut album. Now, for anyone that produces music out there that's done a load of singles or has some releases, not all producers, but you know, quite a lot do often dream of kind of getting to a collaborative collection of their works known as an album.
Look up at the stars.
So this one is Deep Space Network.
Further than any other.
Go check out the full album, it is pretty special.
And now, 5 billion miles beyond our solar system. Deep Space Network, true interstellar space. Deep Space Network, true interstellar space.
Out to the sick each and every time, yes mate. Hope you're doing good. We got a bit of brand new sticker at the end of the show. Test presses are in. As we move on to Nicotone, tracks entitled Mr. Business. Send out to Mr. Ron Wells, big up yourself mate. You know what, there is a great selection out there and I've been playing mad catch up. I went away for a week at Easter, still playing catch up, which is a beautiful position to be in, right? Too many tunes. First world problems, eh? I'll take that any day.
How we control the business.
Big up yourself, Vincent. Salute, mates. Out to the Cutmaster K. Bigging up the Ruff and Ruffer. You alright, chaps? Hope you're good. You ready for this one? Sub-label of Warehouse Wax called Ghetto Wax. Second release. This one's courtesy of Vinyl Junkie, Head Honcho and Sanction, a long-time partner with Vinyl Junkie. Easy chaps, Sparky, and out to John. This one's called Natural Mystic, featuring Pacey, Fortune, bangers. At the Valley, the last one was Nicotone, tracks entitled Mr. Business. I will put the full track list up on the YouTube description about an hour or so after the show ends. Full rundown business, full sharing.
Such a natural it's a natural it's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully, now you will hear such a natural mystic flowing through the air. It's a natural mystic. It's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully, now you will hear such a natural mystic. Oh, yeah, it's a natural mystic. Mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully, now you will hear such a natural mystic.
As we move on to Twilight release number 5, this one's by Haste. The track's called Tech, T-E-K.
Anytime we come neatly, Ruff, come in.
As we roll into the last 10 minutes. Remember, I'll be putting the track list up on the YouTube video in the description in the next hour or so. So this one is Nasty Rock. Track's entitled Ready or Not Instrumental, and it's actually coming out as a new release on Ibiza Records. Bigging up the Mad P for flinging this one my way. Forthcoming new business from Ibiza Records. This is Nasty Rock, tracks entitled Ready or Not, the instrumental mix. So this one is the first release on Settle Down's brand new label, his very own label. Track's entitled The Dundada, and I think I played a little, an earlier version of this sometime earlier this year. But it's officially coming out, finally. So this will be the first release on his brand new label, Guidelines Music. Settle Down. Glad you found a good home, mate. Salute, salute. Hold tight, Sicker. You know, Stuart, I agree with you, it does deserve a winner, but I've got 3 minutes left on the show and one more track to play. So once again, that is a brand new album, Guidelines Music, that is coming from Settle Down. Started his own camp. Love that, love that, love that. Give himself a place for his brand new music. That one's called The Dundada, and of course it's by Head Honcho Settle Down. So we got 2.5 minutes. So we're going to take you on a brand new release, forthcoming. Dark Night Recordings #4. This is one of the many subsidiary labels of Night Force. Big up Chris each and every time. This one's hands down by one of my favourite producers, Man Like Sicker, aka Stu Keating, aka, I forgot the other one. What's the third one? Oh, actually, that's supposed to be a secret, isn't it, Stu? Whoopsie. So this one is the Cyborg EP. 3-tracker, drum and bass madness. This one's called Warfare. Music to knock your nan at too. So I hope you enjoyed the tunes this week. Apologies for rushing the last couple in. I'm going to give those a little bit more airtime to breathe next week. But we'll see you same time, same place next Tuesday, 6 till 8. Gee, I'm going to keep this rolling for a little bit, sorry. Just a minute or two. Do me a favour, let's get a few fires in there for Sicker, eh? Right, have yourselves a great week and we'll catch you next week. Enjoy yourself whatever you're doing. Thanks for locking on. Big up for sharing, getting involved, commenting, just nodding your head in the corner. Out to all the podcasters, I'm going to attempt to do a better version of the recording because obviously whatever's being recorded through that ain't happening. Until next week, we'll see you then.